This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports here, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. Hope everybody is doing okay. Alright, so yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, there are a couple of things that I need to touch on as it regards to track and field in Jamaica. Right now, we are bearing down on the time frame that was given for the boys and girls champs for 2021, and it would appear as if we are not going to be having champs this year. Not saying that is the case, because they didn't outrightly come out and say that, boy, it will be cancelled. But based on how things are going, it's not looking good at all. And we didn't have boys and girls champs last year in 2020, and if it is the case that we're not going to be having champs this year again, I must say that, boy, it's going to have a lot of ripple effect, because it's not only about athletes going out there and running up and down. This is a livelihood for a lot of the coaches, and this is also a stepping stone for a lot of the student athletes that usually depend on getting scholarships to go overseas to study. So if it is the case that boys and girls champs 2021 is not going to happen, boy, I'm really sorry for these athletes, especially the senior athletes, because my viewers and subscribers, if we look at it, people like Christopher Taylor, people like Christian Garden, these are young athletes that would have benefited from boys and girls champs and would have gotten the opportunity to go overseas and study. People like Veronica Campbell-Brown, a lot of athletes that would have gone through boys and girls champs and would have decided that, boy, they want to go overseas to pursue a degree, whether a bachelor's degree or a master's degree. They would have picked up scholarship solely because of their performances at boys and girls champs. And it's not like I am not understanding what is happening. I surely understand what is going on as regards to the Big C, but I also have to look at it from the angle that even though we are all comfy and nice in our home, working from home, we still have to be considerate and think about people that their livelihood depend on going out there and performing. And we are seeing where some of these athletes are they are falling behind. And boy, I want to tell you that we need to find a way, the government, if it is the case that the people that are in the federation, the people from ISA, if they are able to come up with a good plan and say, here what, this is what we are going to do and this is how it will work. If the government is able to say, boy, I think we can work with that, it would be good. Because not only are the boys and girls of our high school system falling behind, but looking at it from a bigger angle, our Jamaica track and field system will suffer. Because if you look at it, some of these boys and girls here, they are the one that we are grooming to go and replace the Shelley and Fraser Price, the Ewan Blake, the Ashmead, all these guys that are running now. And if they are missing out an opportunity, 2 years, guys, 2 years in track and field is not nice to miss out 2 years of development, Missing out 2 years of development, it's not easy at all. So if it is the case that we're going to miss 2020 and 2021, you can just imagine how much behind we are going to be. And local meets are not going on. And just the other day, even this female over there in America, I don't remember her name now, she just ran 10.72, and our athletes that got the opportunity to leave here and to go over there and to participate in some meets that are going over there in America, they are not putting down any good time, and it's because they didn't get a chance to have any good preseason. They didn't get a chance to do any good running and and things like that. So when they go over there and are participating, the time that they are putting down, those times are not good, solely because they are not getting the opportunity to run out here. So back to the point of boys and girls champs, my viewers and subscribers. If it is the case that boys and girls champs will be cancelled for 2021, I must say that I am really sorry for some of these athletes, especially the senior athletes, athletes that are 16, 17, that are about to leave high school. because now is the time that they usually look for the scholarships to go overseas to either further their career, as I said, or get a chance to probably further their studies. And believe it or not, viewers and subscribers, take it from me, getting scholarships, this is the only way out for some of these athletes. And I am not guessing, I'm not giving my opinion where this is concerned, because I am in the field as regards to coaching, and I know that some of these students, they come from humble beginnings, humble backgrounds, and it is only their talent, whether it be track and field, football, whatever it is, that is going to get them out of their situation and, to actually go on and make a good life for themselves and for their families. So I know for a fact that some of these students that run at Champs, getting the scholarship and going overseas to continue their studies and to get a good career, this is the only way out for some of them. So it would be a big loss if it is the case that Champs is not going to go ahead this year again. But I'm telling you, my viewers and subscribers, I am really wondering what is going to happen 2 to 3 years from now as in regards to our national team. I mean, some athletes that are overseas, some of our athletes that are overseas in America going to school and training, probably they will be able to come here and try out at the trials and probably make the team to go to World Champs or whatever. But what about some talented athletes that are in sixth form now that we're looking to matriculate over into college and to look to to pick up scholarships, as I am actually saying? What about those athletes? What is going to happen? So I am just hoping that as I said earlier, the ISA that is in charge of boys and girls champs will be able to come with a good plan, and they will be able to get the pass from the government, because boy, if they if they are able to come up with a good plan and the government still don't sanction it, then it still doesn't make any sense, because at the end of the day the government have the last talk, or they are the ones that sign off and this. So boy, my viewers and subscribers, I was just here sitting and thinking, say boy, I am really wondering how some of these athletes are going to manage, because it's not easy, my viewers and subscribers. It's not easy, working. Say for example, an athlete would have left primary school, a student athlete would have left primary school, and they would have gone to high school, and they would have done well at class 4, 3 and 2 at Champs, and they say, all right, I am going to focus on athletics, this is my way out. And then all of a sudden, blop, nothing. They don't get the opportunity they miss out the first year of class 1 and the second year of class 1. So basically they are not being seen by some of the top coaches. That not look good. I mean, some of the athletes, they will be good enough for coaches not to see them at Champs and say, here what, we're going to rope in this one, this one is actually good. But what about the people that they weren't doing good throughout the season, but they would have got peaked at Champs and would have gotten an opportunity for people to see them. So it's really worrying. I am really feeling it for these athletes. And boy, as I said, my viewers and subscribers, I know for a fact that this is the only income for some coaches and some managers. So it's a way of earning. So the fact that they are Champs is probably not going to go ahead. It would be a big shot in the arm for some of these managers and coaches if Champs don't go ahead. But my viewers and subscribers, as I said, I don't want it to seem as if I am insensitive, as if I don't know what is going on. I fully understand the situation and what is going on around the world. But other countries are doing it as regards to hosting events. I am not saying that boy we're going to be able to keep all of the athletes in a biosecure bubble and all of that. I am not saying that, but you're not going to always be able to control all the variables. So if we're able to get the athletes and the coaches together, and they are able to go through certain protocols, then it would be nice if the boys and girls championship will go on. Because at the end of the day, my viewers and subscribers, this is something that we are world renowned for, our sprinting, our boys and girls champs. And I am thinking that we should pull out all the stuff to try and see if we can get it going, because I I would have seen, not to go political because I don't like to mix up in politics and all of that, but I would have seen where the people that are in charge of making decisions, they would have gone out of their way to make, you know, decision to say, here what, we're going to do this or we're going to do that, even though we are in the midst of the whole big sea. So I am thinking that they need to pull out all stops to try and see if they can go ahead and you know, find a way to make this championship go ahead, because as I said, the trickle down effect is going to be large, my viewers and subscribers. Some people might only look at it from a point of view that, boy, they are getting entertainment and, you know, people are running up and down on track. But for us that are actually in the field, that deal with things like these, we know that it's not all about just running. It's a livelihood for a lot of these people. And for people to be in position in their jacket suit and, you know, making decision and slackening off when it is you know, when it is time for it to benefit them, you know, it's not good. Because say for example they want to do this or they want to keep that, they might relax certain things and say, all right, we're going to relax the conditions, and when you look at it, it's because they wanted to benefit from it, you know. So they have to look at it as in regards to the fact that, boy, it's a livelihood for a lot of people. And I just decided that you know, I was going to take a couple of minutes and address this, because it would be a really sad time for the country if it is, you know, that the Boys and Girls Championship won't go ahead this year again. As I said earlier, they didn't outrightly say that, boy, it's not going to go ahead, but I am just looking ahead and thinking, say, boy, if you not go on, then, you know, it's not going to spell good for us as a country. Because, you know, this is something that, as I said, we are known for. It's brand Jamaica. It is something that we would have produced a lot of you know, people that would have dominated on the world scene. People like our Shelly and Fraser, our Bolt, our Ewan Blakes, our Nicola Schmid. You know, these are all people that did very well at Boys and Girls Champs. So it would be nice if we are able to get our act together and you know, we are able to get this up and running. Because to have it cancel a second year wouldn't be too good at all. But yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, I just wanted to spend some time to talk about this Boys and Girls Champs, and, you know, how detrimental it might be if it doesn't go ahead. And the main point that I want our leaders to look at is the fact that a lot of athletes usually get scholarships from this Boys and Girls Champs here. You know, they usually go out and perform and, you know, getting scholarships. They usually go overseas. Probably they stay in the track and field. Some of them branch off in different businesses, and, you know, that is usually the way that they get their selves and their family out of poverty. But that is where I'm going to leave it for now, my viewers and subscribers. We're just waiting to see as the days draw closer to the Boys and Girls Championship, you know, the tentative date that they would have given. We're just going to wait and see what's going to happen. But as per usual, just let me know in the comment section what you think about this as regards to the Boys and Girls Championship going ahead in 2021. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, please remember to subscribe to the channel. Yeah, man, you see the man in the background coming like him want coming in the video. Don't know if a man go in my pic. See him right in the background, in my viewers and subscribers. The man a come bomb rush my video. But big up on yourself, alright, my viewers and subscribers.